Welcome to our Walk to End Elder Isolation Zoom call redo. For those of you who were not able to be live there with us, or worse, had trouble getting on the call or couldn't see the screen, this is a short version of our program. We wanted to make sure that everyone can enjoy both the fun visuals and the inspiring tributes to our volunteers. We would love to share the music we had during the live show, but out of respect for artists and copyright laws, we are unable to do so. So instead, we will list the names at the bottom of the slides of the songs so that I'm sure you can sing along to many of them. As you may have probably heard by now, Zoom had a series of technical failures on Sunday morning affecting live events, church services, family gatherings, and our own Walk to End Elder Isolation. Even so, we managed to share much of our program with over 130 people joining us at some point during the gathering, and hundreds more joining us through our Facebook live stream. Speaking of Facebook, please be sure to like, follow, and share Friendship Works across all of our social media channels and help spread our story far and wide. Thank you for joining us, and to start off today, we'd like to share a few cartoons for a much-needed laugh, because these days, we've got no particular place to go. Even though we need to be physically distanced, it is wonderful to find new ways that we can still be socially connected. That is why we decided to hold the Walk to End Elder Isolation as a virtual gathering. Did you know that loneliness is contagious? Well, studies have shown that it is, but you can count on Friendship Works to help ward off this loneliness and isolation, as we have been doing for 36 years. We may be forced to physically distance in this time, but Friendship Works continues to find innovative ways to provide connection to the older adults in our community. When you donate today, you can tell us if you are giving in honor or memory of a special elder in your life. Throughout this recording, we'll be giving you 3 opportunities to make a difference in the lives of elders. Remember, your gifts today will help Friendship Works continue to provide invaluable services to older adults in our community. As part of our live event on Sunday, we gave away a quarantine basket from Julie Kaufman Danson. While that basket may have been one of a kind, you still have the chance to win the following prizes when you make a donation to Friendship Works. We've got ice cream provided by JP Licks and a pet gift basket provided by Polka Dog Bakery. We'll have more information shortly about how you can participate. But first, I'd like to welcome Connie Packard, President of the Board of Friendship Works, to share her thoughts on our enduring mission. This is a recording from our live gathering, so the sound is a bit muffled.
So I just wanted to say thank you very much to everyone for being with us today for the walk, as well as all your support. I have cherished my role on the board for the last 8 years, but my deepest passion for Friendship Works, as you know, has been as a friendly visitor. I talk about my matches many times, Norma, Evelyn, Mary, and Patricia. I miss and love them dearly. Today we provide a warm connection with another person, which is why we're walking. And when I'm done today, I'll be walking the golf course. That should be no surprise to any of you. Never has the reality of our present lives so illuminated the life of an isolated elder. For the first time, many of us are experiencing the loneliness that isolation and social distancing brings. And now we really know how good it feels to get a call from a friend and have your spirits soar after a wonderful chat or after having a good laugh. We look forward to a Zoom cocktail hour with friends or family, which can be the highlight of our day. We feel that warmth of connection with another person, and we realize I am not alone. Someone cares. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for caring, for going the distance today. Whether you are walking a mile or just for a few minutes, your support will mean Friendship Works can engage more volunteers, more conversations, more letters will be written, more birthdays will be remembered, and more connections will be made in a world that desperately needs them. So enjoy your walk, Keep smiling. We will get through these trying times together. And thanks for your ongoing support of Friendship Works.
Thank you, Connie. It's your turn to help Friendship Works match more isolated elders with a new friend. And you could win a gift certificate for ice cream from JP Licks, mailed to you at home. You can either text to donate or donate online at our walk website. If you haven't participated in a text to donate fundraiser before, here's a quick tutorial on how it works. First, text FW4Elders to the number 44321. Click on the secure link that will be sent to you in a message and choose your amount, your payment method, fill in your credit information, and click Donate. And remember, if you don't receive a thank you confirmation, it did not go through, so please try again. Your gifts help us to make the wonderful matches that truly make Friendship work. Here's our Education and Outreach Coordinator, Christy, to share a story from our volunteer, Sharon, about her friendly visiting match.
I love Jeanette. She is such a fun lady. Today we talked about growing up in Chelsea and the Gardner Museum heist. Aside from visiting her great-granddaughter, Jeanette wants the museum to be her first post-quarantine outing. We talked about Girl Scouts, my crafts, and her being a troop leader. She shared how she, as a second grader, and her immigrant grandmother learned to read together. A whole hour just slipped by. I'm getting so much more than I signed up for. It isn't just easing the loneliness of an older adult. This is a gift I am giving myself.
Remember, you could win a $20 gift certificate to JP Licks. That's a whole lot of ice cream cones. Hey, would you wear a pool noodle hat in order to go to an ice cream parlor? Next up, we have a little bit of music for you, but first we want to thank our generous sponsors. Thank you for your kind support of Friendship Works and our mission. Another longtime supporter is the JP Honk Band. They've been sharing their music with our elders and at previous walks, and we'd like to share a short clip from our friends, the JP Honk Band, who were entertaining our elders at 125 Amory Elder Housing through our Music Works program. You may wonder how we are reaching out to our elders during this stay-at-home advisory. Well, here's just one of the many things we are doing to stay connected. Staff and volunteers have been making and delivering cards to elders all around Boston. 2 of our youth volunteer card makers have been particularly busy. We'd like to thank Richard Watson and Rachel Iskra for their hard work in creating connection. Wouldn't you love to have a dog visit you if you lived in assisted living? That's what our Pet Pals friends and their owners do, and you can help us train more Pet Pals with a donation right now, either by using our text to donate function or online at www.fw4elders.org/walk. You could win a gift basket delivered to you at home for your furry friend, donated by Polka Dog Bakery. Once again, here's Christy sharing what our friend Wilma told us about her meeting with Darcy.
Darcy and I met today on Skype. It was a lovely chat. I got to meet her dog. I mentioned that I might need her help food shopping in a few weeks. She assured me she would be happy to shop for me. I check periodically at local stores, but they're not delivering right now. Fortunately, I am fine for now. But it's very reassuring to know Darcy is there as backup. Thank you for finding such a great support person. Darcy and her dog Daisy also recently FaceTimed with residents at Presentation Nursing Home.
And now, let's welcome Janet Suckle-Serati, the Executive Director of Friendship Works.
There's an old saying, you can't understand someone until you have walked a mile in their shoes. For the past 2 months, we have all been walking a mile in the shoes of isolated older adults. Even if we're lucky enough to have family around, we have felt the burden of missing friends and being restricted to our homes. We have not been able to escape the sudden reality of distance and isolation. And for many, the sense of sadness and depression that accompanies that isolation is too real. You and we are now experiencing what so many older neighbors live with every day. On the other hand, we've also felt the pleasure of reconnecting with an old friend, had our spirits raised when someone picked up items at the store, smiled when a neighbor waved, or laughed at how we look on Zoom. That is what Friendship Works offers to isolated older adults: friendship, a helping hand, a smile, a human connection. It's something we give to ourselves as well. It has taken a global pandemic for people to fully understand that what we have known at Friendship Works for 36 years. Social isolation destroys lives. Studies have shown that the mortality risk associated with social isolation exceeds the dangers associated with obesity and is equal to smoking 15 cigarettes a day. The good thing, though, is that this is something we can do something about. We just have to make that decision to do it. Friendship Works was here before the crisis. We're here now, and with your support, we will be here long after the crisis ends. During the spring, as most of us renew our hope and commitment to life, to our elders, to our community, and to you, our supporters, staff, board, new friends, and especially to our volunteers. Volunteers are the heart and soul of Friendship Works. And I just want to say that one of my favorite things that I do each year is to present our David Libby Award in service to older people. It's an award that's given to unsung heroes that have gone beyond the call of duty. Today, we have 2 outstanding volunteers who exemplify selflessness, passion, and concern for elders. David, who this award is named after, was a faithful friend to Fred. For 6 years, they met weekly. Fred was blind and was also was hard of hearing. David, the volunteer, was a conscientious medical escort as well as being a friend to Fred, and responded to a myriad of requests for one-time help. When David passed away, we created this award to honor him. Our first awardee is Russ Colton. So Russ, you personify what David Libby meant to us and what this award means. You consistently go above and beyond to ensure that elders who need medical escorts can count on having a compassionate, supportive volunteer. In 2 years, you have taken 84 elder friends to their much-needed medical appointments, over 250 hours of your time. And even better is that those whom you escort and their building coordinators regularly request you. Elders have commented on your interest in their welfare and the warm caring that you show. Arlene said, you made her feel safe and comfortable asking for assistance. She says, he knows exactly when to offer help and makes me not feel like a burden. Mary said, you were perfection and made the whole ordeal an easy thing. Russ, your impact is not just making sure that they get to their appointment. You ensure that their lives are enriched in seen and unseen ways.
Thank you, Janet. One of the funnier elders I help likes to say, Russ, you're a good guy, no matter what anyone else says. So now I have proof some of them say nice things. Volunteering has been wonderful for me. I started about 2 years ago because I'm taking time off from work to pursue some reading and writing projects. And I really wanted to do something concretely useful for others on a regular basis. And Friendship Works has been perfect. It's been an opportunity to completely focus on helping another person and thinking about what they need. And it's taught me a lot about all the challenges, big and small, that older people face every day. I also really like how multifaceted it is. It involves communication, empathy, physical awareness, advocacy, creative problem solving, as well as meeting a lot of friendly and really impressive people from all sorts of backgrounds. So I'm very grateful for the chance to volunteer. I also want to shout out a thank you to Matt Betts for all his guidance and responsiveness as our team leader. It's been great working with him over these last 2 years. It's very nice to know my efforts are having an impact, so I appreciate this award very much.
Thank you, Russ. And now back to Janet to introduce our second awardee.
So our second awardee is Annette Rubin. Annette, you have changed multiple older adults' lives. Your match with Elaine exemplifies our friendly visiting program. When we first met her, Elaine cried because she was so lonely. Her pain, her physical ailments kept her from going outside. I'll let you finish that story. But I know that Elaine considers you one of her best friends. You have been through her recovery from surgery, and you are there for her now. That is an incredible gift that you are giving. You've also volunteered on our friendly helping program. You took Calvin, who's lost his sight, on a fishing trip which he treasured. You took Lois shopping to Home Depot, her first trip outside of going to the senior center. And you also helped Ginger, Diane, Madeline, and Joyce with internet help, trips, and housework. I want to tell you, Annette, when I get older, I hope to have someone like you in my life. Then I will know that everything will be okay.
Now let's hear from Annette about her special friendship with her match.
Thank you so much. So I'm having some technical difficulties. I'm not sure why. There we go. Sorry about that. So I am tremendously honored to receive this award and for the opportunity to connect with a group of people so often overlooked by the rest of us with our busy lives and families. Elaine and I are doing wonderfully. She and I go for walks now that she's more mobile. Finally, she's taught me so much about companionship, The Bachelor, Brighton history, Greek food, and most of all, the power of positivity and determination. I've never met someone more resilient or compassionate than she. She has adopted me as an unofficial niece, literally. I was listed as family on her medical form so I could be there for her surgeries. And I'm lucky to have her as an unofficial aunt, confidant, and friend. We talk about everything, laugh a ton, and have a bunch of plans for future visits, hopefully when quarantine is over. When I signed up for Friendship Works, I never dreamed I would meet such special people or be so deeply moved by their stories. They've given me new perspectives and appreciation for things we too often take for granted, especially family and friends. So thank you so much for this award, and I look forward to the opportunity to continue serving the elder population.
Thank you, Annette, and congratulations to both Russ and Annette. And if you'd like to become a volunteer like Russ and Annette, just fill out the application on our website at www.fw4elders.org. And now let's just take a moment to stretch your arms up and breathe. So just inhale and exhale. During our live event on Sunday, we had the pleasure of a special performance from award-winning musical artist Loren Pratt. Once again, due to copyright, we can't share Loren's performance with you here, but if you want to hear Loren and her original songs, you can visit her website at www.lorenprattmusic.com. And now, our final giveaway. As you connect with your families, friends, and neighbors, we ask you to help us reach those who do not have such a safety net. You can help broaden their network, let them know they are not alone, and even bring some joy into their lives. And we have one more JP Licks gift certificate to give away. As a little bit of added inspiration, once again, here's Christy to tell us about volunteer John and recipient Gerthy, who have developed a special relationship.
Gerthy said, "Thank you for giving me special attention. Sometimes that's all I need to realize that I am not alone. My pain remains, but so does the love. My dream to build a school in Haiti had become nothing but crazy thoughts until John listened and believed me." Volunteer John told us, "Gerthy gave a lecture at my office on her community organizing in Boston and Haiti. I just wanted to let you know how satisfying and productive this relationship has been." Gerthy added, "Elders deserve cheer, joy, and hope. That's what this program is to me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart."
And remember, anyone who donates before May 31st is eligible to win. Thank you all for taking time to join our virtual event Redo. Gracias. Obrigado. We are walking this walk every day, and with your help, we will continue to do so. To wrap up, here are just a couple of quick reminders. Mark your calendars for next year, May 16th, 2021. We hope to see you there live and in person. We also want to thank our sponsors once more. You can link to their websites on our webpage at www.fw4elders.org/walk. And don't forget to follow us and post your photos on social media. And finally, our grand total, as of this recording, is $69,425. Thank you to everyone who has supported Friendship Works, and there is still time to give and help us reach even more elders. Our walk webpage will be live and accepting donations until the end of May, and it is never too late to lend a helping hand. Thank you for joining us on our first, and we hope our last, virtual gathering. We couldn't do this without you. And on behalf of Friendship Works and our elders, we say thank you.